Alright, so I'm going to put the gear case cover back on the lower unit. So I've got a brand new gasket for it. Don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it says on there this side up. So I was wondering, the other side looks like that, but it says this side up, so that made it easy. Notice the one I took off also said this side up. So I'm going to line the bolt holes up. I've seen some people online putting like a gasket sealant underneath there. I don't know, and I don't see some people doing it. When I took this one off, it didn't look like there was any of that kind of stuff on there. So I'm not going to worry about it. I got my new seals into this cap here. There's a new O-ring in there, put a little oil in there. So we'll see how this goes. You notice this isn't a perfect hole. This is, I don't know what it is. It's like an I shape or something. It's so this flat bar can go through. Got a little bit of oil on that to help it pass through the so I think it doesn't feel like it wants to go on there very well. I think what I'm going to do is take this O-ring out, put the O-ring on first, and then get the slip on down in there. I think that might be an easier plan. There we go. Now let's see if it can pop back into the groove. So if you've done this before, this is a 2003 Johnson 6 horsepower. Let me know if I'm doing it right. I've never done this before. Everything I'm doing is new. Trying not to tear the gasket up. I'm gonna go get a little flat-headed screwdriver to help push that on. Alright. Get that pushed up in there. There we go. Alright, let's see how that works. Slide it down nice and slow. Well, hopefully that seals. When I took this apart, it looked like there was a little bit of water getting past the old one. So that felt like it sat down in there. All my holes look like they're lining up. So I got 3 bolts. And then there's 4 more bolts on the top of here for the new water pump. So I'm going to put that rebuild kit on there. Also got some thread locker that I'm going to put on these threads here. I noticed there looked like some green stuff on the threads when I took them off. So I don't know. But I'm using the blue thread locker, 24-200. I've only used this stuff once before. It was a red version. So I'm going to try this blue. I would imagine you don't need a whole lot. I don't want to get the bolts stuck on there. That's my only concern using this stuff, but I don't want vibration loosening up the bolts on the inside either. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of thread locker on there. So that was, I think what I forgot to do is shake this up. So I'm going to rub that off, shake it up, so I don't mess anything up. No point. Squirt that with a little bit of carburetor cleaner. You might see my dog in the background. She wants me to play with her. Alright, so let's shake this stuff up. Not sure how long you're supposed to shake it up, but it's got to be better than not shaking it up. Alright, let's try again. So, I don't know how much stuff of this you're supposed to put on. I'm just going to put a little to work. Let me know in the comments if that's not enough or if that's too much. Can't imagine that's too much, but anything's possible. Alright, looks like everything's lined up down there. Get that started. Alright, get the next one. Get a little squirt on there. Alright. That one's all nice and threading down there by hand. Put the third and last one of these on there. That goes up at the top. Put that in there. So I didn't have anything to clean the threads in here. Wish I had had something to get those nice and cleaned out with, but they look pretty good. Shot some carburetor cleaner down in there. Now I gotta get my wrench. So, like most other bolts on this thing, they're 3/8 inch. I don't have, or don't own a, what do you call it? Whatever that wrench is called, that you put the correct amount of torque onto, a torque wrench. That was hard. I don't own one of those, so I'm just going to snug them up, and hopefully that does the trick. I do own sockets that are 3/8, but I don't know, I like using wrenches. I feel like I have more control. You can feel the bolt better, feels like. Let's get this one snug down. So hopefully I haven't forgotten to do anything. I think that was all that was under this box. Next step is getting the water pump on here and putting the shaft for the prop back in. Get that seal in. And snug them up all slowly. Probably a right and wrong way to do it. And probably I'm doing both ways. Snug them up. I guess if I knew the correct torque and had a torque wrench, that would be good. Hopefully I don't break this thing. Looked online, and I don't think, where I was getting my other parts, I don't think they have any more of these, and it was expensive, as everything is. Alright, so, I don't know. I think that looks good to me, and I'm happy with that. So, that's putting that back on. That still spins. That's one step closer to putting it back together.